welcome everybody to the final round of the Masters, 2025 Masters from Augusta National. And we'll pick it up with our leaderboard. So I get some of the lighting over here a little bit better, hopefully. When we went into the fourth round, Corey Connors led Rory McIlroy by 1, DeChambeau by 2, and Lowry by 2. But now, since we played the front nine, we've had 6 golfers who have fallen off the wayside of the leaderboard. Brian Harman and Oberg from the first group have fallen out. Zach Johnson and Scotty Scheffler have fallen out from the second group. Hojard from the third group fell out, and Lowry from the lead group has fallen out. So we've only got 6 remaining. McIlroy currently has a 1-shot lead over Corey Connors, 2-shot over Tyrrell Hatton. DeChambeau 4 back, tied with Harris English at 4 back, and way back, barely hanging on, is Patrick Cantlay. And we pick it up here in the 13th hole. It's a par 5. Let's kind of bring this in a little bit better here. It's the easy par 5 with the azalea bushes. If you're familiar with the Augusta course at all, that's what we have. And it's going to be Harris English who's going to have the honors here, as he is 4 shots back, has no chips. So he's going to try to see what he can do here. Maybe get a chip, maybe get a gallery cheers kind of thing or something like that. Who knows? Hard to say. All right, here is, hello, Jeremiah and Philip. Good to see you. All right, here's Harris English. We get a 5, and that means the course will control it. 35. It's a golf course cam, though, so not a bad place to be. Golf cam course, that should be. Golf cam course on a par 5, and the green die is a 3. Is it a cordial hole? You better believe it's a cordial hole. So it says solid tee by fairway on green regulation, clutch putt for birdie. All right, so Harris English is semi-gold, so it's a 1 to 4. If he makes this, he'll get a birdie and a blue chip and move up to 3 shots behind the leaders. But he needs to get that 1 to 4, and he gets it. So Harris English with a birdie pulls within 3 shots of the lead, and he gains a chip. And ironically, all 3 in the group, even the guys that rolled off the out of contending section, all got their birdies. So now we go to the next pairing or next grouping. I didn't realize that Masters plays in pairs instead of threesomes, so I have it set up in threesomes. So that was my bad there. We go to the 12th hole, the dangerous par 3. 2 golfers are out of contention. Zach Johnson will roll for him. He gets a par 3. And Scotty Scheffler will roll for him. He gets a par 3. And I'm moving to Patrick Cantlay, who's barely hanging on. If he bogeys, he will be out of contention. That's a 6. He's going to, well, he could take a blue chip, but you're 6 shots back and you run out of holes. I think you have to attack the green here. Go for it, and if you get knocked out, you get knocked out. But you got to do something here. You're 6 shots back. So he's going to attack the green, re-roll the white die. Get a 2. It says at fringe of green, difficult putt for birdie. All right, it means he needs a 1 for a birdie. And he got it. So Patrick Cantlay attacks the green, and it pays off. He gets a birdie 2, gets off the fringe. And now he's got some room for error. We head now to the 11th hole. And again, Hojard, however you pronounce his name, is out of contention. And so he gets his par 4. And now we move on to Hatton, who is 2 shots back. He does have a chip. That's a 3, so that's golf course control, 55. He's in the trees on the first shot. So that's not beneficial at all for Hatton. Hatton from the Live Tour. And there were 14 players from the Live Tour into this event. So par 4 is in the trees on the first shot, and it's a green 6. That's just as bad. It asks, is he a master? Hatton is not a master. Otherwise, troublesome lie produces uncomfortable shot, double difficult putt for par. So he needs a 1 to make a par. He could use a chip here and make it a difficult putt, 1 to 3. So that's what he's going to do. It'll now be a 1 to 3 to make his par. And it's a good thing he used the chip. He made his par and got out of there. Par 4 for Hatton. And here comes Bryson DeChambeau. He has struggled the last couple of holes. Actually, holes 6 and 7, he bogeyed and double bogeyed. He was really close up until that point, but now he's trying to make a comeback here through Amen Corner. That's a 1, so DeChambeau will control, and it's 2-3-4 on a par 4. Let's see if DeChambeau can do something. 2-3-4 on a par 4. 2-3-4, is it a direct green? It is not. Is he dynamic? He is not dynamic. So we're going to the right now chart. Actually, he is neutral. He parred 8 and 9 and 10. So he's parred the last 3 holes. So he is neutral. So neutral on a green 3 on a par 4. Ask, is he cold? He is not cold. So we got an easy putt for birdie for DeChambeau, 1 to 4, and he birdies the hole. And he does. So DeChambeau follows along with Harris English. He gets the birdie 3, pulls to within 3 shots of the lead. And now we go to our leaders, Rory McIlroy and Corey Connors. And it will be McIlroy with the honors. He has a 1-shot lead and 1 chip. McIlroy shot a 35 on the front 9. Connors shot 37. That's why they flipped positions. That's a 2. Course controls 34. That's off cam course. So good break for McIlroy. And we also have a green 3. Green 3 on off cam course. Ask, is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? Yes, it is a daunting hole. Clutch putt for bogey. Ooh, that's not good for McIlroy. Clutch putt for bogey is gold, but he's going to lose the lead. Connors will tie him automatically. 1 to 5, he will earn a blue chip, ironically, but he gets the clutch bogey to earn the chip. But now that's going to pull everybody closer. Connors pulls into a tie. Hatton 1 back. English and DeChambeau 2 back. And Cantlay now is all of a sudden only 4 back. So it's kind of grouping up here as that bogey 5 brings everybody to the pack. And now here's Corey Connors, our co-leader, all of a sudden. He is now the co-leader. And we get a, a 2, which is, of course, 55, golf cam course. Same situation. And it's a green 5. A daunting hole or scatter golfer? Yes, it is a daunting hole. Double difficult putt for par for Connors. Double difficult putt for par. He can use a chip to make it a difficult putt for par. So that's what he will do. Could use 2 chips to make it moderate, but I think he's going to try to get by with the difficult. So 1 to 3, he makes the par. And he does, and he misses it. So he will drop back with what now is an easy bogey putt. Ooh, he barely made that. So Connors bogeys as well. So our 2 leaders bogey hole 10, and that's what Amen Corner is all about. And now we move on to the 14th hole for the front group, or the lead group out. And that is going to be Harmon, who's first one out of contention, will roll. He gets a birdie. Harmon has birdied 3 holes in a row out of contention. He's gotten some good rolls here. And then Oberg gets a par. And now we go to Harris English, who is 2 shots back, has a chip. He's going to use that chip to control the hole. So he will control the hole. And that is a 3-3-4 on a par 4. 3-3-4 on a, hello, Captain Carl. 3-3-4 on a par 4. 3-3-4. Is he a yeoman? English is not a yeoman. Is he a champion? He's not a champion. We're going to mood, and he's a neutral mood. And it's a green 3 on a neutral mood, par 4. Green 3, neutral mood, par 4. Is he stormy? No. Since he's not stormy, it's an easy putt for birdie for Harris English, which is a 1-4, and he will draw within one shot of the lead. And he does. Harris English, back-to-back he's birdie 2 in a row after bogeying the 12th hole. He's come back to birdie 13 and 14, and he's pulled within one shot of the lead. And we'll go to 13, that par 5. Out of contending golfers, Zach Johnson gets a birdie, and Scotty Scheffler gets a par. And it brings up Patrick Cantlay. He's 4 shots back. That's a 5. Course controls 12. That's a circle there, so that's golf cam green on the par 5. Let's see what comes of that. And a green 4. Golf cam green, par 5, and a green 4. Is it a friendly green? No. Is it a challenging green? Yes, it is. Challenging green. Green in regulation, missed 2 putts, clutch putt for bogey. Ooh, that's not good. Clutch putt for bogey for Cantlay. He can earn a chip, but he's going to drop automatically to 5 back. But he gets the bogey. He does get the clutch putt, but he's going to drop a shot, which is a lot more important than getting a chip. Cantlay bogey 6 rather. One of the easier holes on the course, and he manages somehow to bogey it. All right, we go to the 12th, and Hojard is out of contention, so we'll roll for him. He gets a par 3. That takes us to DeChambeau. He has the honors. 2 shots back on McIlroy. 5 course, that's 12. He's in the rough on the first shot. Rough on the first shot of a par 3. But the green die is a 1, so he's going to catch a break there. Green die is a 1. Is he a workman? No. So we got our pin result. And to make it easier on the pin result, we'll go to this chart. For the same thing that's on the other book. So we're going to re-roll the white die. We get a 4. 4 on the pin, breaks right and rolls past pin, moderate putt for par. So 1-5, and he keeps his par, which he does. So DeChambeau gets the par 3. And that'll send us to Hatton. 1 shot back is Hatton. That's a 3, and that's going to be on the course 24, and that's in the sand on the first shot. And it says, decide or die bullet, wind sends shot to sand. Oh, that's over here on the course, but he's already in the sand. So first shot in the sand on the par 3, and it's a green 3. And it's asked, is he chunky? Hatton is semi-sandy, is not chunky. So we got a gimme putt for par, which means triple sixes. Can't roll triple sixes, which he did not. So par putt for Hatton. He gets his par 3. And we go to the 11th hole for our leaders. And first up is Mr. McIlroy. Both he and Connors bogeyed hole 10 to start their Amen corner. Yeah, to answer the question, there's out of contention golfers, and it goes by the quality of the hole, and you roll 1d6, and that's how we determine if they get pars, birdies, or bogeys. It's a special chart for out of contending golfers. Those are all golfers that started 6 shots or less back, but have fallen by the wayside. And 6 of the 12 have done that in the front 9. So here's McIlroy. We get a 2, which course controls, and that's a 56, but he found the golf cam course. So McIlroy catching some good breaks. Green die of a 5 on a par 4. Daunting hole or scatter golfer. It is a daunting hole. Double difficult putt for par. He's going to use a chip to make it a difficult putt for par, 1-3. And he misses it anyway, so he will bogey. It's going to be a moderate putt for bogey. And he misses that too. Wow, he's going to double bogey. Easy putt for double bogey, and he makes that. So he's going to double bogey and drop out of the lead. And now these three guys have the lead. McIlroy tied with DeChambeau, one shot back. Double bogey 6. Boy, McIlroy just had a horrible back 9 to start this Amen corner. It's really getting to him. Here's Connors now. He is the co-leader. That's a 4. Course has control. 15. He's golf cam course rather. Green die 4. Is it a cordial hole? No. Is it a daunting hole? Yes. Clutch putt for par for Connors. 1 to 3 for a clutch putt for par. And he misses. He will bogey. And he will lose his blue chip because he will gain a red chip and they cancel out. So now Connors, easy putt for bogey. Makes that, but boy, they have really butchered this hole. Lowry will bogey it as well in the out of contending guys. So this threesome plays this hole at 4 over par. That's what Amen Corner can do to you. Now we go to 15 for the first group, which 2 or 3 are out of contention. So Harmon gets a 2 on a cordial hole. So we go over here to cordial hole. 2 says he got a birdie. So it's a birdie for Harmon. He's birdied 4 in a row now. And that'll bring up Oberg. He gets a birdie as well. And now Harris English, our co-leader, steps to the box. See what he can do. 6, he can take a chip and take his par, or he can attack the green. He's already in the lead. I think he wants the chip. So he's going to take his par and take his chip and maintain that lead. Sometimes you go for it, you can end up getting a bogey. So we're going to go to 14 now, and Johnson out of contending. That's a 5 on a semi-challenging, which is a neutral basically. So that's a par. Par 4. And now Scotty Scheffler gets a 2, which is also a par. Now Cantlay, he's going to use a chip to control the hole. Cantlay 156 on a par 4. Trying to make something happen. 5 shots back. 156 on a par 4. Is he a legend or bomber? He is a semi-legend, but the dot says no. Let's roll and see if he's a bomber. We know he's not a legend. He's not a bomber either. Okay, missed out on both instances. So now, he's not a hacker. So we're going to mood again, and he's neutral. Neutral mood. And the green die was a 6. Green die 6, neutral mood, par 4. Is he sunny? No, he's not sunny. So it's a difficult putt for par, which is a 1 to 3. It does make the par. Doesn't lose any ground, but he doesn't gain any ground either. That's the bad part for him. Now we go to 13 for Hogard, who's out of contention, and he gets a par. Now we go to DeChambeau, 1 shot back. That's a 1, so DeChambeau will control, and it's a 566 on a par 5. Let's see if DeChambeau can do something. 566 on a par 5. Is he a legend? DeChambeau is not a legend. He's a semi-legend, but the dot says he's a legend, so he is a legend this time. Big hit. How great was that? We're going to the gallery cheers. So he gets another blue chip. Go to gallery cheers on the par 5, which is the open star. Green die 6. Is he a hacker? No. Otherwise, less than expert shot gets fortunate kick, strong applause. So we go to strong applause, which is this grouping here. And we're going to roll on the strong applause. We get a 1. Strong iron, reaches green in regulation, moderate putt for birdie. So a moderate putt for birdie is a 1 to 2. But he's going to up that and make it an easy putt for birdie by using a chip. And now it's a 1 to 4. He will tie for the lead. And he does. He didn't even have to use the chip. He got the 2 anyway, but he was playing it safe to make sure he made that birdie. So DeChambeau, a birdie 4, and he is tied for the lead. Now a three-way tie, and that'll send up the other member of the group, Terrell Hatton, the other co-leader. We get a 1, so Hatton's going to control 1-5-6. I believe that's the same roll we just had. 1-5-6, if I'm not mistaken. 1-5-6. Is he a legend? And Hatton is not a legend. Let's see here. Is he stone? Hatton is saying is not stone. So we go to the right now chart for Hatton. And Hatton has parred the last 3 holes, so he is neutral on the right now. And the green die is a 6 on a par 5. Is he hot? No, he's not hot. So we got a difficult putt for par for Hatton. 1-3 to maintain the lead. And he misses. He will bogey. He will bogey. Makes the bogey, but he's going to drop back a shot. Bogey 6. And that'll take us to our leaders, or our front, last group. Lowry, who's out of contention, rolls a 1, which means he might have a birdie. But nope, it's par. He gets his par 4. And now we go to DeChambeau, our co-leader. This daunting par 3 over water. Oh, that one die didn't go through. Let's redo that again. Make sure they all get in there. 6, he's going to take a chip and take his par. Little DeChambeau. I'm sorry, we're at 14, not 12. What am I doing? We're at 14. How did 12 get in there? We are at 14, not at 12. We're at 14. I'm going to finish this hole, but I forgot to check on emerging golfers. We will do that after this group finishes the 14th hole. We will do that. So he's going to take his par 4, Will DeChambeau. And now we got Hatton. Oh, that's missed everything. Let's try this again. It's a lot of dice to fit in there. 1, so Hatton's going to control 255 on a par 4. 255 on a par 4. 255. Is he a legend? Hatton is not a legend. Is he a hacker? No. So we have Golf Cam Green. Golf Cam Green with a green die of 5 on a par 4. Is it a friendly green? No. Let's see here. Is it a challenging green? It's semi-challenging. Dot says it is. So it is a challenging green. Clutch putt for bogey. That's not good. Hatton's got to make this clutch putt to only fall 2 behind. So 1-4. He will earn a chip. He does earn the chip for making the clutch putt, but he drops back 2 shots back now with that bogey. Bogey 2 holes in a row. He went from tied for the lead to 2 shots behind. And we'll go ahead and play the 12th hole for the leaders, and then we'll come back and do the emerging golfers. I'm going to get this group out of the way. Lowry is a 3. He is a par 3. Connors, 1 shot back. That's a 1. So Connors will control 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, and a 6 on the par 3. 3, 4, 6 is a decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. We go to short game. So the short game, green die is a 6 on the short game. It asks, is he stone? Connors is not stone. Difficult putt for par. So that's a 1-3 for Connors to maintain the 1 shot behind. And he misses. He will bogey. He will bogey. Does make the bogey putt, but he gets a bogey 4. He's bogeyed 2 out of the 3 holes. And here's McIlroy. He's had back-to-back bogeys. McIlroy back-to-back bogeys. Trying to turn it around. 4. That's a 56, which he's in the water. In the water on this par 3 over water, and he has found the water, has McIlroy. So we'll go to the water, and it's a green 6. Cordial hole, no. Otherwise, moderate putt for bogey. So a moderate putt for bogey, it is a 1-5 for McIlroy. He makes the bogey putt, but drops 2 shots back. And he has bogeyed all 3 of the holes on the amen corner. Has not treated him well at all for McIlroy. And now we go to the emerging contenders. Kind of maybe 1 hole late doing it, but we do the emerging contenders. We're going to roll 2 D6s. If we roll a 1 on either one of the 6s, and that means somebody from the B or B plus group is an emerging contender. If we roll anything where the 1 is not present on either die, then we just move on and ignore it. And it's a 1, so it's a 16. So that means we got an emerging contender. We go to the grouping here, 16. Draw golfer in B plus group emerges as contenders 2 strokes back of leader. All right, so we go to our B plus group. This is the B plus group that I've got right here, the B plus group. And I'm going to flip them over and shuffle them. And then it's going to be the draw golfer. Didn't say the top golfer, it said draw golfer. So we're going to do the draw golfer just to be fair. So whoever this is going to be contending in 2 shots back. And that is Steven Yeager. So Yeager will be a contender. And we'll put him on the score sheet 2 shots behind the leaders. So Yeager, J-A-E-E-G-E-R. So Yeager, we'll pick it up with him on the 16th hole when the first group goes to 16. We will do that after the last group plays the par 5 13. Well, actually, no, we're at there now. We're at there now because they all line up here. 16 actually should have been played earlier for him. So 16th for Yeager. So Yeager will play the 16th as an emerging contender. And we'll see what Yeager does. That's a 5, so that's course 30 or 23 rather. He's in the rough on the first tee shot. And the green die is a 1. Is he a workman? No. Let's see here. So we got the pin. So we're going to the micro chart pin, which is right here. Reroll the white die. Get a 5. It says breaks left and stop short, moderate putt for par. So a moderate putt for par is a 1 to 5. He needs a 1 to 5 to get his par, which he does. So Yeager pars the 16th, par 3. And now we go to the first grouping. Harmon is out of contention. He gets a 1. He's got a possibility of a birdie, and he's birdied 5 holes in a row. He could win the turn. I don't think you can win the tournament being out of contention golfer, but he sure is getting a low score. So he's birdied. Here is Oberg, and he gets a par. And that'll take us to Harris English, who is our co-leader. That's a 5. So course controls, and it's a 34. Golf cam course. And a green 3 on a par 5. Or par 3 and a green 5, I should say. Cordial hole, no. Daunting hole, yes. Daunting hole, clutch putt for par. So semi-gold for English. He's a semi-gold putter. That's where the clutch comes in, but the putting rating comes in by clutches. So if he makes this, he'll get another blue chip and maintain the lead. If he misses it, he'll lose the blue chip and fall 1 shot back, 1 to 4. And he misses it. So he's going to get a bogey. And instead of getting a red chip, the blue chip just cancels that out. DeChambeau is our sole leader at the moment. It is an easy putt for bogey on the way back, and he makes that. But bad news there for Harris English as he gets the bogey 4. And now we go to 15. 15th hole. And 2 out of contending golfers, starting off with Zach Johnson, and he gets a birdie. Zach Johnson, a birdie 4. Go to Scotty Scheffler. He gets a birdie. Birdie 4. First birdie for Scheffler since the 9th hole. And lastly, Patrick Cantlay. Needs something to happen on a par 5. That's a 3, so he will control 113 on a par 5. Something good might happen out of that. We'll see. 113 on a par 5. Is he scattered? No, he's not scattered. Is he a champion? He is a champion. So we got the different version of a short game. They extended the better version of the short game chart. You have one that has a flag and one that has an upside down triangle, and we're at the upside down triangle for special short game. And we're going to, the green die is a 3, so it's asking is he stoned? No, he's not stoned. So we got an easy putt for birdie. Easy putt for birdie. It's 1-4 for Cantlay, and he needs it big time. And he gets it. So he will pull 4 shots back as he gets the birdie 4. So everybody in that group birdied that hole. Now we go to 14. The out of contending golfer is Hojard, and he gets his par 5. I'm sorry, par, what am I doing here? 14. They already played 14. I'm out of confusion here, so we're actually going to redo this. Should be on 13 for the last group. I got one group ahead. So we're on 13, and it's Lowry, and he gets his par 5. I don't know how I missed that up, but I did somehow. Let's see. McIlroy and Connors are up. It's Connors who has the honor. That's a 4. Course controls 33. It is golf cam course. And it is a par 6. That's not good. Green 6. Par 5, green 6, daunting hole or scatter golfer. Neither one. So we caught a break there. Clutch putt for birdie is what it comes out to be. For Connors, 1-3, he gets his birdie. He misses, he will get a red chip. He gets an easy putt for par, but he's going to earn himself a red chip for missing that clutch putt. So he gets his par, does Connors. Really needed the birdie there. Here's McIlroy talking about somebody needs a birdie. He needs one right here. That's a 5. The course controls 36. He's in the rough on the 3rd shot. There's an asterisk here, and it says, Bomber or Legend finds hazard on 2nd shot. Let's see here. Use rough 2nd shot on this hole. So if he's a bomber, which he is, that means he found the rough on the 2nd shot, not the 3rd shot. Kind of try to show that up here a little closer if I can. You can see it says Bomber or Legend finds hazard on 2nd shot. So on a 36, we're using this thing here with the number 2 over it, not the number 3. So instead of the 3rd shot, it's the 2nd shot. So rough 2nd shot on a par 5. See if that makes a big difference or not. It might. That's a 2. Is he a master? McIlroy is a semi-master. Dot says he is, so he is a master. Let's see here. He is a master, so we'll go to the wild chart. When you go to the wild chart, you automatically get a blue chip. So we go to our wild chart, re-roll the white die, and that's a 4 on the wild chart. Expert shot has range, tenacity, easy putt for birdie. So how about that? An easy putt for birdie, 1-4 for McIlroy. He could use a chip to make it a gimme. Man, I'd like to keep those chips, though. 1-4 for an easy birdie. And he misses it. Wow, he should have used a chip. Didn't do it. All right, a gimme putt for par. That was hurtful. So, par putt there for McIlroy. And a very much missed opportunity. Trying to be greedy and keep his chips. You probably should have used it to make a gimme, but that's a decision his caddy made, and caddy made the wrong decision, apparently. So now we go to 17 for our first group. And that's going to be Jaeger, our late contender. He's going to get a shot. That's a 1, so Jaeger will control, and it's a 3-4-6 for Jaeger on a par 4. 3-4-6 for Jaeger. It's over here. 3-4-6. Is he a bomber or a dynamic? Jaeger is a semi-bomber. Can't really see his card. I'll bring it up here. But he is a semi-bomber, but the dot says no. Let's see what else is he dynamic? No, he's not dynamic. Overshoots green, and we're going to the short game. Short game flag, and that's a 6. Is he stone? He is semi-sandy. He's not stone. Or he's not soft. He is semi-soft, rather, not stone. Difficult putt for par for Jaeger. It's 1-3. He's going to make this to stay in this 4-way tie, and he does not. He will miss it. He will miss it, and he will drop back to 3 back with that bogey 5. Here at 17. We'll make sure he doesn't blow the bogey putt, which he doesn't. But now we move on to their out of contenders, Harmon. A 1. He's got a chance to make another birdie. Now this time he pars. And now we're looking at Oberg. Oops, wrong die. Oberg gets par as well. Now we go to English. 1 back. Only 2 holes left for him. That's a 4. Course controls 55. He's in the rough on the first shot. Par 4, rough first shot. And the green die is a 2. And it's asking, is he a master? He is a semi-master. Dot says he is. So he is a master on this particular time. We go to wild chart. So again, he gets a blue chip for going to the wild chart. Reroll the white die for the wild chart. We get a 2. Bounds onto green and rolls to pin. Easy putt for birdie. All right, so 1-4 is an easy putt for birdie. Again, he could use his chip to make it a gimme, or he could trust that he can roll a 1-4 and still keep that chip. Man, saw what happened to McIlroy. He didn't use his chip. Man, I think English has to use that chip. I think he's got to do it. So a double 6, he has to avoid double 6, which he does. So he ties for the lead, but I don't think he could afford to not do that. So Harris English is now a co-leader with DeChambeau. We move on to hole number 16. And at 16, we have out of contenders Dustin Johnson. He gets a par, and Scotty Scheffler. Scheffler a chance at a birdie. And it is a birdie for Scheffler. And now we go to Cantlay, who's 4 shots back. 2, so Cantlay controls 3-3-6 on a par 3. 3-3-6 on a par 3. Laser or dynamic? He is semi-laser. The dot says he is. So he is laser. It says easy putt for birdie. All right, 1-4 for another birdie. And this time he misses it. What you know? Gimme for par. So golden opportunity there missed. I can't lay. And he will stay 4 shots back. He could have used that. We go to 15. Hojard, the out of contender, will par. And now we're going to DeChambeau, our co-leader. He's got 2 chips as well. But it's a cordial hole, so he's not going to use his chips to control. Only 5 will control the hole. Anything else DeChambeau controls. And we get a 1, so DeChambeau will control on a 3-4-5. But I think that's going to be a gallery groan. So if I remember, 3-4-5 I don't think was very good. 3-4-5, yes, struck thin, not much roll. Gallery groan, so that'll cost him 1 of his chips. We go to gallery groans. Green die 4. Is he a workman? No. So it's not going to be a moderate putt for bogey. It's a difficult putt for par. 1-3 to maintain the lead. And he misses it. He will bogey. And now Harris English. Harris English is your new leader by himself. Bogey 6 for DeChambeau. And here's Terrell Hatton. That's a 5. The course will control 22. He's in the trees on the first shot. Trees first shot. Green die 6. Is he a master? Hatton is not a master. Let's see, green first. All right, since he's not a master, easy putt for par. So actually double 6s he's got to avoid, which he does. So it's a par for Hatton. Par 5. And we go to our final group of the day at 14. We will roll for Lowry, who's out of contention, and he gets a par. Now we move on to Connors, and Connors has that red chip. Does he want to use it here? I think he's going to hold on to the red chip and not use it yet because he wants to try to control this hole. But the hole is going to control itself. It's a 13. He's in the trees on the first shot with a green die of 1. Par 4. Is he a workman? No, he's not a workman. Otherwise, he got a wow. So instead of getting a blue chip, he's going to cancel that red chip out by the wow. And now we're going to re-roll. And that's a 1. It's in the hole eagle. Gimme putt for birdie on a 2 through 6. That's a 3. So it's a gimme putt for birdie, which he makes. So Connors pulls within 1 shot. A gimme putt for birdie. And now we go to Roy McIlroy. And McIlroy will use a chip to control the hole. He needs to make something happen. We get a 1-4-5 on a par 4. See if McIlroy can do something with that. 1, 4, and a 5. 1, 4, and a 5. Is he a duffer or gilded? No, I don't think so. Let's see here. So we got short game. Crazy bounce, misses green, short game. So we're going to short game flag. Green die is a 1. Soft. Is he soft? McIlroy's not soft. So otherwise, we're going to the pin micro chart. So the pin micro chart, it was right here in the book, pin micro chart. Rolling the white die. Get a 2. And it says dies in vicinity of pin, easy putt for par. So that is a double. Got to avoid the double 6. He does. So McIlroy gets his par 4. 14 is done. Now we go to 18 for the first group. The last hole, the 18th hole. And that is going to be our out of contending guys. Harmon. Harmon gets a par 4. And Oberg gets a bogey. And now we go to our emerging golfer, Jaeger, who is 3 shots back. That's a 1. Jaeger will control 2-4-5 on a par 4. 2-4-5 for Jaeger. Is he a legend? He is not a legend. Let's see here. And we're going to the short game again. Short game, green die 4. Asking, is he stone? He's not stone. He's actually semi-soft. So easy putt for par. So that's not going to help. He's going to finish up with that par. So he's going to end up 1 over on the last 3 holes. And right now he's 3 shots out of the lead. And Harris English, his final hole, he's on 18 with a 1-shot lead. He can post a par here and put the pressure on his competition. 3, and that's on the course. So that's 55. He's in the rough on the first shot. So he needs to secure a par and post that score. Green die is a 2. It's a rough on the first shot. Green die 2. Is he a master? He is not a master. Oh, he's a semi-master, and the dot says he is, so he is a master. So we're going to the wow chart, which means he'll get a blue chip. And we re-roll on the wow chart. That's a 1, so that says it's in the hole eagle on a 1. We're going to re-roll. Roll a 1, it's in the hole for eagle. Otherwise, it's gimme putt for birdie. That's a gimme putt for birdie, which is a avoiding the double 6, which he does. So he's going to birdie, and he really puts the pressure on the competition. That pushes everybody back a shot. Now it's a 2-shot lead on DeChambeau and Connors. The blue chips are irrelevant. He can't carry that forward. So, but a birdie 3 for English. And now we'll figure out the scores for our first threesome, starting with Harmon. 1 under, 2 under, 3 under, 4 under, 5 under. He shot a 31 on the backside to go with the 36 for a 67. So Harmon's going to have a 278 for a final score. Let's see, Oberg, 1 over, even, 1 under, even. So he shot a 36 to go with the 37 for a 73, and that puts him at 283. And then English, 1 over, even, 1 under, even, 2 under, 34 to go with the 33 for his 67. And English at a 67 is going to be a 278. And ironically, he's tied with Harmon, who's out of contention, but you can't have out of contention golfers win. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but we'll figure something out. I'm sure there's something about that on there. So we will go to the 17th hole. And at the 17th hole, we have 2 out of contending golfers, Johnson and Scheffler. That's a 1, so it's possible birdie for Johnson, and he does birdie. Birdie 3 for Zach Johnson. Scheffler gets a par. And that brings up Cantlay. Patrick Cantlay, run out of holes, is Mr. Cantlay. 6, he's got to attack the green. Getting a blue chip here is not going to do him any good. Really does need to attack the green, and he will do that via the white 6. So we re-roll. Gets a 1, attack the green within a few yards of pin. Moderate putt for birdie. So moderate putt for birdie is a 1 or a 2, and he misses it, so he'll get his easy putt for par and a disappointing par 4 for Cantlay. Go to 16, the par 3 over water. And we will go to the out of contending golfer, Hojard, and he gets a par. Now we go to Hatton, 2 shots back. Terrell Hatton. That's a 5, course controls 56. He's in the sand on the first shot of this par 3. Green die is a 3. Is he chunky? Hatton is actually semi-sandy, so he's not chunky. Otherwise, gimme putt for par. So has to avoid triple 6s, which he does. Gets this par 3. But he's running out of holes. He's 3 shots back and running out of holes. So now we got DeChambeau. 6, he can attack the green here, or I think he needs to attack the green. Or does he take a chip with 2 holes left and 2 shots back with 2 chips? He's going to take the chip. He's going to take his par and take the chip, and hopefully if he gets to a daunting hole, he can use both of those chips to control the hole. So that's what he's going to do there. Going to our last group at 15. Lowry is out of it. He gets a par. Well, Cordial and a 5. Actually, yep, that's still a par. Par 5. Now we go to Connors, who was 2 shots back. Oh, that green die missed out, so let's try that again. We get a 1, so Connors will control 235 on a par 5. 235 on the par 5 for Connors. Let's see here, legend or shaper for Connors. He is a legend. So since he's a legend, perfectly aligns with contour of fairway and gallery cheers. So he gets a blue chip. And we go to gallery cheers. Green die is a 3. Hero or champion. Connors is a he's actually a hero, full hero. So that is it. It's go for it, possible eagle putt. So he's definitely going to go for it. So we go over here to the go for it yes category. Roll the white die. An eagle would tie him for the lead. That's a 2. Solid shot. Ball gets on green. Difficult putt for eagle. Difficult putt for eagle is a 1. He could use a chip to make it a moderate putt, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to use that chip to make it a moderate putt for eagle. 1 or 2, and he's got an eagle. If he misses it, it's an easy putt for birdie 1 to 4. But a 1 to 2, he ties for the lead. And he just missed it. Now a 1 to 4 gets him a birdie. And he does get the birdie to pull within 1 shot, but he just missed the eagle. So Connors, the birdie 4. He's birdied 2 holes in a row, trying to make a charge. And now we got McIlroy. 3 shots back. He's got to have something happen here. That's a 3, so it's a 2-3-4 for McIlroy on the par 5. 2-3-4. Is it a direct green? Yes, it's a semi-direct green. Dot says it is. So since it's a direct green, moderate putt for eagle. Moderate putt for eagle for McIlroy. He's going to use his chip and make it an easy putt for eagle. 1-4 for an eagle, and would pull him within one shot of the lead. And McIlroy eagles to go within one shot. One shot of Harris English. So Harris English is over there sweating. He might need to go to the practice range and start hitting some shots. Could be a playoff. And now we're going to 18 for the second grouping. Scheffler, Johnson, and Cantlay. Johnson out of contention. A 6, he's going to bogey. Bogey 5 for Johnson. Scheffler, par for Scheffler. And now Cantlay. Ooh, drop that eye. Cantlay, that's a 4. Course will control 44. He is on the green, golf cam green, but a green 6. Not always the best result. Par 4 and a 6. Friendly green or laser golfer? It's not a friendly green. Is he a laser golfer? He is semi-laser. The dot says he is. So he is a laser golfer. Clutch putt for birdie for Cantlay. Blue chip won't do him any good. Red chip's not going to hurt him. He gets the birdie. So he pulls within 4 shots of the lead. Birdie 3 for Cantlay. Nice way for him to finish. We'll go to our scoreboard for the second grouping. For Zach Johnson, 1 over, even, 1 under, 2 under, 1 under. So 35 and a 37 is a 72. And he started out 210, so he's a 282. And then for Scheffler, 2 under on the backside. Shot a 39 and a 34 for a 73 to go with a 209. So that will make him a 282 as well. And then for Cantlay, 1 over, even, 1 over, even, 1 under, 35 to go with a 37 for a 72. Cantlay 72 and 209 is a 281. And now there are just 2 groups left on the course. We go to 17 for the second to last grouping. And Hodard is the out of contending golfer, so we'll roll for him. He gets a par 4. Now we go to Hatton. Terrell Hatton. And Hatton is right here. 3 shots back with 2 holes to play. Got to make something happen. 1, and he will control the hole, and that is a 116 for Hatton on a par 4. 116 for Hatton. Is he a duffer? No. Is he soft? He is not soft. So moderate putt for birdie. He's got a chip. He may as well use it. So that's going to make that an easy putt for birdie, 1-4. And he makes his birdie. He pulls within 2 shots of the lead, although I think he's running out of holes. And that'll bring up DeChambeau. He's 2 shots back. Now, does he want to? He's going to use both his chips to control this hole. When it's daunting or semi-daunting, you have to use either a chip and a decider die or both chips. He's going to go ahead and use both chips to control the hole. He's got to make something happen right here. That is a 3-3-6 on a par 4. 3-3-6. Is he hot? Let's see. DeChambeau is not hot. He's actually semi-cold. Is he dynamic? DeChambeau is not dynamic. So we're going to golf cam green. Golf cam green and a green die of 3 on this par 4. Challenging green. It is a challenging green. Clutch putt for par. So 1-3, he will get his par. He can't earn a chip because he just spent chips, and he can't get the red chip either. It's just neutral. 1-3 for his par. He misses it. He will bogey, and it won't matter anymore. DeChambeau, a bogey 5. because it's an easy putt for bogey, which he makes. And now we go to 18. I'm sorry, to 16 for the first group. Everybody's out of chips now. And we're going to McIlroy as he came up coming off that eagle 3. One shot back of English. 5, and that's a course. So we got 55, and that's golf cam course. Green die of 4. Is it a daunting hole? It is a daunting hole. Clutch putt for par. So McIlroy is a gold putter, which means a 1 to 5. He gets the par and a blue chip. And he does. He pars and gets a blue chip, which he might need on the 17th or 18th hole. So McIlroy gets the par 3. Now I forgot to do Lowry out of contention. Let's do him. He bogeys. 4 for Lowry. And now we go to Connors. One shot back for him. 2, Connors will control. 3, 4, 6 on a par 3. 3, 4, 6 on a par 3. 3, 4, 6. Is he? Oh, it says decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. We've got short game. Short game. Green die is a 4. Is he stone? Connors is not stone. So easy putt for par. Has to avoid double 6s, which he does. So Connors maintains status quo with the par 3. Now we're down to the final 2 holes and the final 2 groups. So on 18, we have Hojard finishing out. He finishes out with a par. Now we move on to Hatton. Hatton 2 shots back. Birdie 17, but he's still 2 shots back. So barring a miracle birdie here, he will not have a chance to win. 3 is going to be course, and that's a 45. So he's in the sand on the second shot, so he's definitely out of it. Sand on the second shot on a par 4, and the green die is a 3. Chunky. Is he chunky? He is not chunky. He's semi-sandy. So we got a gimme putt for par, but that's not really what he wanted. Avoided triple 6s, so that's the par. And now we go to DeChambeau. Disappointment for him. He couldn't come through. 2, it's the course controlling, 45. He's in the sand on the second shot with a green 2. Is he sandy? He is not sandy. Easy putt for par. It's going to leave him 3 shots back. Oh, he almost missed that, but he does make the par 4. And now we'll go to this third grouping and get their scores. Hojard out of contention, rolled exactly pars on everything on the back nine. So he shot 36 there, it's 39 there for a 75. And he is a 208 and a 75 for a 283 for Hojard. We go to Hatton. Hatton is 1 over, 2 over, 1 over for a 37 and a 34 for a 71 for Hatton. And Hatton started out 209. It gives him a 280. And DeChambeau, 1 under, 2 under, 1 under, even. So 36. He shoots a 74, and that's a 207, and a 74 is a 281. All right, so the last grouping, last threesome is on the course. Really only 2 because one guy's out of contention. But we're only focusing on 2 golfers, and that is McIlroy and Connors. Roll the out of contending golfer. 5, that's a par for Lowry. Now we move on to McIlroy. 1 shot back. 2 holes to play. That's a 4. Course controls 12. He's got, he got a break off cam course. And a green die is a 4. Cordial hole. No, it's not a cordial hole. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting? Yes, it is a daunting hole. Clutch putt for par. He is gold, though, so it's just a 1 to 5. He can earn a second chip. Oh, he misses it. He's going to bogey and burn the chip. Boy, that just cost him the tournament, I bet. Rolling a 6 like that. That is really unfortunate for Mr. McIlroy. So the guys are falling by the wayside. Looks like Corey Connor is the only one left to have a chance. That's a 5. Course controls 25. Golf Cam course. Green die 5. Is it a daunting hole? It is not this time. Let's see here. So we got a clutch putt for birdie. So Connors can tie for the lead if he makes this birdie putt and earn a blue chip on top of it. 1-3 for the clutch putt to tie the lead. And he misses it. He will get a red chip that'll carry to 18 with him. He does have an easy par putt, which he barely makes. So Connors really missed a golden opportunity there. And now we're going to 18 for the last group. Lowry with a 4 will par. Now we go to Connors, and Connors, he's got to use the red chip at some point, so he's going to use the red chip here to give control to the hole. Can't carry the red chip with him. So we get a 46, and that's in the trees on the first shot. So Harris English is looking pretty good right now. He posted that score. That birdie on 18 really, I think, won it for him, although it's not quite over yet. Trees first shot, par 4, and a 3. Is he a workman? No. Easy putt for par, but that's all he can get is a par, so that's going to do it. Par for Connors, but that's not good enough. Your winner is going to be Harris English. We'll finish up McIlroy, barring an eagle for McIlroy. The only chance he has. That's a 1, so McIlroy will control. It's a 1-2-2. He has to have an eagle. That bogey on the last hole was a killer, but he has to eagle. 1-1-2, or I'm sorry, 1-2-2. 1-2-2 is not a duffer, not a hacker. It's a moderate putt for birdie. The eagle's not going to do it. If he hadn't bogeyed that hole, he could be putting for the playoff right now. But it's a 1-2 for a birdie, and he misses that on top of it, so it's an easy putt for par. He'll keep the par, but that'll do it. Harris English is your winner of the 2025 Masters Tournament. Harris English will get the scores of everybody. So Lowry, who was out of it, 1 over, 2 over, so he shoots a 38 with the 41 for a 79 for Lowry. 79 and a 207 is a 286. We go to McIlroy. Let's see, 1 over, 2 over, 3 over. I'm sorry, 1 over, 3 over, 4 over, 3 over. So it looks like that should have been a birdie. That should have been a 5 there because he bogeyed that hole. So let's do this again. 1 over, 3 over, 4 over. So 4 over 40 on the backside. Shoots a 75, and he shoots a 281. Connors, 1 over, 2 over, 1 over, even, so shoots a 36. 73 for Connors. That's a 278. That can't be right because Connors was he was 1 shot off, so I'm off somewhere. One of these scores here is off here, so let me see what I did wrong. 1 over, 2 over, even, 36, 73, 278. That doesn't sound, something's not right here. It should be 1 shot back. It should be 279. Interestingly enough, Harmon, who was out of contention, also shot 278, but he's out of contention, so that's really an anomaly. I'm not sure what to do on something like that. I don't think the rule book even addresses that. It just says they're out of contention, so they're out of contention. Obviously, you can't win. But the winner is Harris English by 1 shot over Corey Connors, who was 279. And we'll give Harmon a 279 just to be. We'll say he bogeyed 17 just for the hell of it, just to give him a different number. So Harmon tied for second, though, even though he went out of contention. We were on a run on the out of contending golfers. Then we have a 280 for Hatton. He's going to come up in fourth place. So these guys tied for second. Hatton's in fourth with a 280, 2 shots back. And then 281, we've got a three-way tie for 281. We got a tie for fifth, three-way tie for fifth. 281, we got McElroy, Cantlay, and DeChambeau. .281, 281, Cantlay, 281, 3 shots back. All right, 282, we got Johnson and Scheffler. Zach Johnson and Scotty Scheffler. 282, 4 shots back. And let's see here. So they are tied for 8th. Then at 283, we have a tie there as well. Oberg and Hojart. So tied for 10th. We have Hojart. .283, 5 back. He is tied with Oberg. Now Jaeger was 2 shots back. He bogeyed, so now he's 3 shots back of the leader. So really he's in this mix at 281 as well. So we'll put Jaeger at 281. And he will end up being tied for 3rd. Can't really fit him up here, but that's exactly what happened. If he's 3 shots, he was 2 shots back and he went 1 over, so that makes him 3 shots back. And then lastly, the final rough time of it was Lowry. He shoots a 286, 8 shots back. So that's what we have for the Masters 2025. We'll clear the board. And McElroy, who won it real world, cannot hold on. It is Harris English, your champion, with a 278. McElroy won it real world 277, but English with a 278. A final round score of 67 is what did it. A back 9. There was a lot of ups and downs on that back 9, but he got a 2 under 34. Birdieing the last 2 holes. That's what did. He birdied 17 and 18, so he just took it from everybody. And Harris English is your winner. He gets the green jacket. I do not have a mini green jacket there, Mr. Kenyon. I don't have a mini green anything. The only thing I got a mini green for him is a token. I'll give him the mini green token. It's a mini green token I will give him. It's like it'll have to serve as a jacket. The mini green token for Harris English. So there you go. Green jacket for Harris English. And I don't remember. I think trying to remember who won the 2024 Masters. I was thinking it was Scheffler, but maybe it wasn't, because that's the person that usually puts the green jacket on. So let me look that up real quick, just for kicks and giggles. Let's see who won the 24 Masters. I can Google that real quick. 2024 Masters. That was Scheffler. Okay, so Scotty Scheffler will put on the green jacket. We'll put the green jacket on Harris English. And next year, when we play the 2026 Masters with a new card set, Harris English will be there to put on the jacket for whoever wins next. So Scheffler putting on the jacket for Harris English. Harris English is your Masters winner. So in the golfing world next week, we will be at Harbor Town Links in South Carolina. That is the tournament directly after the Masters. And we'll be doing that on Thursday. Like I said, I usually record all these and put them up on Sunday, but being it's a major, I thought it might be better to try to do it live. So I've got to figure out the fact that Harmon would have technically tied for the lead, even though he's out of contention, because he kept rolling ones on the out of contending thing. It was kind of weird. I got to read up on the rule book and see what we do with him, but it's got to be something here. Obviously, he can't go from out of contention to winning. That does, because when you birdie, you don't come back into contention. You just keep out of contention. So because you're not really playing the hole, you're just doing a one hole thing, one roll for the whole entire hole, which is kind of wonky. But anyway, Harris English is your winner of the Masters. So hope you enjoyed that final round presentation of the Masters. Unfortunately for Rory McIlroy, started the day with the lead going into the back nine, and unfortunately shot a back nine 40. 4 over par 40 on the back nine, and that just did him in, for lack of a better term. So till next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and we will see you all down the road.